Hey, all you twin flames. This is Jennifer. I'm here to do a reading, a channel message, and healing for you. I think what's coming through is communication right now. So that's what question I'm kind of asking is, will there be communication? If there is communication, what will it be about? So I would also like to thank those of you that have ordered gigs with me this week on Fiverr and joined my Patreon. It's such an honor and pleasure to work with you and know that I'm working with just such high-level light workers, and it's such an honor to be part of the Twin Flame community. It means the world to me, and to support you in any way that I can and to help you on this journey. I know it's so difficult and lonely at times. I am so blessed to be in contact with divine feminines on a regular basis, and I know a lot of them are really going through it right now with some shifts that are happening. Many of you, like, the communication is difficult, or there's no communication, or it kind of like stops and starts. It's interesting. So I'm gonna leave the links for my Patreon and my Fiverr below, and the Patreon will be starting this week with videos. If you have any requests for readings or videos, I would love to hear them below. I'm gonna get started on shuffling these cards. There is quite a bit of things popping up. Like they're showing me kind of like sparklers and popcorn and things that are like popping up to the surface. We have quite a bit of subconscious and past life stuff coming up to the surface right now. You may be feeling that. You may just be like sensing, like, where is this coming from? What is this pattern that keeps kind of repeating this cycle? Some people have big karmic cycles closing out. I know I did. And that takes a lot of energy from you to deal with. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You may be feeling like more secure, like in your own self. I was feeling really, really lonely and sad, and like that card, and then I did some healing work around it, and I just felt so much better, so much more like secure, and I can't really explain it exactly, but that's what the healing work does, right? It makes you just feel very whole in yourself. Instead of like needing another energy to make you feel whole. That's what healing is. So they are giving me that right now our subconscious may be more open to excavations, to bringing up those past lives and those past, even this life cycles, stuff that you believe to be like the paradigm, the norm from what you saw in your family, that it is kind of up for revision right now. All right, I'm gonna make 3 piles. And it might be time for you to do some clearing work around it. I know it's not always easy to see in yourself. It's sometimes a lot easier to see in other people. But if you don't have people to talk to about it, or to, non-twin flame people are just really not going to understand it, and it's not a good idea to really talk about it with them anyway. But when you can see other people having patterns, then you can kind of see them easier in yourself. Well, I was going to clarify with those, but we'll just use them. All right, so here we go. Overall energies are calling in your soulmate, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So hopefully you're moving into this place of, feeling a bit more secure. Angels, guides, ascended master, source energy, higher selves, please come and help us choose the right pile and get started with these energies. Help us move forward on our journey. All right, I'm going to get started on the first pile. Hello, pile 1. If you skipped right to this section, I'm going to repeat some of the stuff. Hello, Scorpio. I've already said, if you'd like to work with me in clearing these energies, I do all sorts of psychic work. Wow. You can, my link for my Fiverr gigs is below, and then also I'm starting my Patreon this week, and I will link that as well. Oh, wow. So let me get this. What's coming through here? I am just getting a lot of blocked energy. Okay. So there is a high level of spiritual guidance coming through around this pile. You are showing up as the King and Queen of Wands. And there is this beautiful devil energy in between. So I do kind of get this sense that somebody tried to walk away and stop kind of entertaining what was going on in this relationship. However it was that you two were meeting up and interacting, I get the sense that somebody tried to walk away and either try to entertain other options or just tell you that they weren't interested anymore. Yeah, flirt with other people. But they are definitely getting this. It's interesting because it's coming up as codependency. So there may be some judgment. You may be judging yourself. They may be judging themselves. And they were looking for options. They were trying to dump out their cup of love. You have the 3 of Cups in reverse twice. So they may have been really trying to party and really trying to just forget it all through escaping. You have a ton of Neptune influence, Scorpio, Capricorn, a lot of fire, really heavy energies. And the nice thing is that it ends on the 8 of Pentacles. So I do believe they move from the 7 to the 8 of Cups. It's still in reverse, so it may be not entirely conscious. But I do believe Spirit is guiding them towards, or you, to a more spiritual path and a less like party path, a less away from addictions and more to their spirit. It has not been embraced yet. And I do think that what deck do I want here? I do think that you have understood that how important your body is, how important you are in this incarnation, how, you know, with the devil coming right between you two and you being upside down is how I'm going to read that. There is this rejection of this energy, this kind of bound, codependent energy where, you know, you might be saying, well, we're counterparts, but I don't have to. I have my self-worth, right? And I can walk in my truth and make different choices. And they aren't quite there yet, but I do think that they are coming to, this is in reverse, take off their mask. I do think it's coming for you, and I do think that you will get some communication around this. Wow, 2 palace cards and a sanctuary card. So there's something about home here. I do think if they're away from home, they'll be returning home, or you will provide them some type of sanctuary if they are facing addictions or trying to get out of this devil energy, because you have 3 cards of home here, or like place, and they're afraid of telling you the truth, really, even though I think you already know it in a lot of ways. You might not know just how bad it is and how afraid they are of being cast out of their circle or ostracized or rejected from you. I do feel like they are doing some manifestation work, even if it's not like consciously. I do think that they are hoping for you to return to them and not have to be so vulnerable to you, because you are looking towards them, but they're looking away. They are looking towards the past. And I do think that they're still going through this death energy. You know, of course, we wish that this was like this, but this is part of the process of them letting go. And it will make this process faster if you let go too. So if you are in the midst of this, you know, my heart does go out to you. It is incredibly difficult. But part of this is like knowing that spirit is working through you, and you can't, you know, spirit is bringing karmic justice, and not you are instructed to guard your heart a little bit right now. Like, I wouldn't be chasing after this person. I would just be being courageous and understanding that you have your own work to do and they have their own work to do. So I'm going to offer you an energy healing around codependence. If you'd like it, say yes. If you don't, just ignore it. Any energy of codependence within the heart space, let's just uncreate and destroy that now across all time, space, and dimension. And any fear of standing on your own that you're holding, let us clear and uncreate that across all time, space, and dimension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just done. All right, pile one. That was a really big energy right there. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to work further on this, just see my links below and you can contact me if you want something custom. I can send you an offer, and I appreciate you so much. Hi, pal 2. I'm going, in case you skipped the intro, I'm going to tell you that I do offer gigs on Fiverr now. You can contact me if you want something custom. I do that. You can let me know. I do twin flame checks. I do SRT work. I do theta work. I do shamanic work. I do all sorts of healing, space clearing, and whatever else you want. I can probably help you with it. Okay. And I do karma clearing for the twins. Okay. Let's see what is going on here, pile 2. It is interesting to have the World followed by the Hangman in reverse, and the World in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. There's a little bit here of your person not wanting to communicate, not wanting to move forward, not wanting to see, you know, the injustice, and continuing carrying on with whatever heavy burden you two are carrying. I do get this sense that they think everything might be just fine as it is, and you're having a difficult time making a decision and being very conflicted about this. Very conflicted. I do think you are showing up as the King of Wands, and wanting to be fair in this situation, wanting to use divine wisdom to heal this situation. I do get that there is tremendous amount of attraction and recognition that there's, let's see what else is going on, that this could be your counterpart. They just are not bringing the emotions through like you want them to. Ugh. You know, I do think there's a fear that maybe someone will find out about this relationship or talk about it. It may be that there's a situation where you're not supposed to be engaged on that level. One of you might, oh, yeah. Okay, so you definitely are twin flames, and you definitely are on a pause. Your partner hasn't really recognized the full situation. However, I think you have. And you might be married. And I think they don't want to cause a divorce, or it could be opposite. Like, I think they're trying to use divine wisdom to protect you. There's so much romance in this pile. They want to communicate with you, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. There's too much fear around causing this tower moment. And there's so much wisdom in this pile. There's a real understanding of what's gone on before in either past lives, or maybe you've been through a divorce before, or your families have, and they just know that this would put you in a situation they couldn't really bear to see right now. So the guidance for you is to tap into this unconditional love within yourself, to have it for yourself, and to begin to heal any type of rejection, resentment, or remorse in your subconscious and conscious. So I call those the 3 R's, and that's what's being indicated here. If you want, on Fiverr, I do offer like an in-depth clearing of the 3 R's: resentment, remorse, and regret. And those are one of the things that hold us back from action. Because right now, they are trying to protect you. Your guides are trying to protect you. And there is, I'm not going to lie, there's danger here. Now, I do think that twin flames always walk in protected by spirit. But I do sense that there is some kind of danger here, that you could get into a situation that is not great. And so working on your own energy will shift some of this, because part of what's going on here is a cycle from past lives and from your subconscious programming from either your parents or your ancestors, where relationships kind of have to be a certain way. And this pattern is repeating. I see all these, there's so many circles here, and I can see that it's wanting to move forward, but it's not being able to. Like, you're not being able to ground the new paradigm yet. And your counterpart is sensitive enough to know that in the 3D, if this moves forward right now, it's going to cause you problems. And they don't want to do that. So I hope that makes sense to some of you. It's not going to be for all of you. And really take to heart what they're telling you to do to clear your energy field of those 3 R's, and to work on your deep self-love, deep unconditional self-love. And I hate to say healing, but that bring in that miracle energy, right? That you do have access to. You do hold a lot of divine intelligence and wisdom here, and they want you to bring that through. But you're only going to bring it through if you believe in it and you work on yourself. Alrighty, where did I put my other pile? I don't know. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna move on to pile 3. Thank you so much for being here and listening and liking. Hi, pile 3. Oh, it's right here. How are you? I am going to repeat what I said on the other ones, that I do have... Oh, this is a lot nicer energy. The first 2 piles were a little rough. Okay, so I do have links below to my Fiverr gigs and my Patreon that's starting this week. And I would love to work with you. I do custom orders. I do SRT checks, twin flame checks, healing, theta healing, space clearing, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to get in contact with me, go ahead. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Wow. So yes, I do definitely think that your counterpart is going to be communicating with you quite soon. You have 2 very, very strong cards of communication. You have another card of movement forward with an offer. I mean, it doesn't get much stronger than this. You seem very happy in yourself, and you seem quite grounded in your emotions. There seems to be this beautiful reciprocal love, and he's definitely reaching out. He's got his cup of love. He's coming with the truth. He's coming with his wand, and he is getting out of that mental prison, or maybe you are. You have 2 Pisces cards here, plus 2 more water cards with some fire, and this beautiful 9 of Pentacles. You have all the elements here. I'm surprised the Magician hasn't shown up, honestly. And the only one in reverse is well, you have 2 in reverse. This may be just the truth coming out. That's not usually how I read that card, but in this context, it feels like it is perhaps about you. Let's see what else we have. Buddha of Enlightened Action and Joan of Arc, Warrior of Light. I am not getting any kind of conflict vibes here. We do have wedding and past life relationships. This does show up for me when someone's married sometimes. There's just such a strong recognition of who you are to them and who they are to you. I love, like, you have these dolphins in the background here. And this is right in the center of your reading with the arrows pointing towards it. You know, I do think you're very secure and happy in yourself. And you 2 may have an actual real friendship. So congratulations if that's the case. And they may be coming to tell you that they want to take this to the next level, because this Ace of Wands here, of course, is what they're bringing. I mean, they're bringing you a cup of their love, but they also want to give you this wand, which they're feeling is guided from the divine. So they have divine desire for you, and this just feeling that you 2 know each other, like, on a different level. The Moon card does indicate that there perhaps is a secret nature to this relationship, or there are some more secrets in it that you don't yet know about. I personally read the Moon card more as an emotional card. Some people really like to read it in a negative fashion, and I don't read it that way. So I don't necessarily think it's negative. I just do get an overwhelming sense of water and fire here. More water than fire, but I do get this lovely unconditional love, sacred journey, and limitless. Beautiful. So, I mean, congratulations, pile 3. This is like a dream reading, honestly. I just, whatever you're doing, it's working, and you are on the ascension path. You're listening to your soul. You know, you're fighting for this relationship in whatever way you need to do it, and you're experiencing, you know, this deep ecstatic friendship that is really, you know, beautiful. I don't even see anywhere I can really give you any kind of, you know, you may listen to your intuition a little bit more. That may be something for you to develop at this point. But I think you've been doing that because you don't get to this place without understanding what's going on. So, congratulations. And I really hope that it's going well for you. If you'd like to work with me, contact me on Fiverr, and I so appreciate you being here and supporting my channel. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Bye.